My name is Elaine Purvey, and I am very impressed by all the other intros to all the other people here. I want everybody to know that I graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in anthropology. So you can all start clapping now if you would like. So that's the first big word to trip over. And then I have one other word, and that is fibromyalgia. So this is about as scientific and technical as I get on all of this. I am a layperson who in 2004 was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I had been very active my whole life. I had been doing professional cleaning. I just liked to be active. My idea of vacation and leisure was going backpacking or canoeing or refinishing furniture, whatever. I went to my medical doctor and I said, you know, just because of all the things that I've been doing, I got wear and tear in my right arm. He told me he would like me to see a rheumatologist, arthritis doctor, so we could find out exactly what it was. I came back with a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, and I'm going, what? I had heard the word, I had no idea what it was, and I took the diagnosis to my medical doctor then, and immediately he got me signed up for the fibromyalgia program that they had at Sister Kenny. So immediately I started getting help, positive help right away. As it turns out, 6 months, or less than 6 months after I got the diagnosis, I was listening to somebody on a radio talk show. They were talking about nutrition. People could call in with questions and they said, is there any correlation between fibromyalgia and whiplash? The answer was definitely. There is the first time that it registered with me that 6 weeks prior to that visit to the rheumatologist, I had been in a low-impact fender bender. And so I had already started manifesting the symptoms of fibromyalgia. And with fibromyalgia, after the car accident, they visit with you a certain amount of time down the road and say, okay, we've done everything for you that we can, and so we're discontinuing insurance. But with fibromyalgia, with my kind of fibromyalgia, you just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And that's what happened with me. I ended up, even though I was getting all kinds of help, and I had all kinds of caring physicians who believed in fibromyalgia, that it was real. I was learning how to manage symptoms, and I was doing a lot of the things that they're talking about here. And I'll tell you, I've been very impressed by the people who have been up and saying stuff. Because with fibromyalgia, there's definitely that component of the emotions, of foods, of everything. Fibromyalgia, for those of you who don't know, it's typically all over body pain. It is fibro fog. You can't think straight or process information. It's sleep disorders. It's irritable bowel, chronic fatigue. I don't know what I'm missing, but you make it up and you're probably going to know it. So anyway, with my real technical background, I'm speaking here at the event and telling about what I'd be talking about. I said it's about fibromyalgia, or it's all in your head, there's nothing wrong with you, or it's just yucky all over. So these are my technical terms. So if you've never heard of fibromyalgia, you don't know what it is, you know somebody though that's suffering from all these kinds of symptoms, then you want to talk to me. The depression for me was so horrible, and for your information, there's a high suicide rate with fibromyalgia, simply because of all of the pain and also the depression. I mean, your brain chemistry is screwed up. My whole personality changed. I was just a different person. I was becoming stupid. I could not think or process information. So anyway, I did everything that I could. Then through the internet, I found out about a chiropractor who had fibromyalgia himself. When he got well, he started focusing on his fibromyalgia patients, and he developed a treatment which is awesome. I am talking about fibromyalgia here, and I want everybody to know that when you're dealing with a root of a cause, it doesn't matter if it's fibromyalgia or arthritis or lupus or MS, any of it. So that anything that I'm talking about not only helps fibromyalgia, but all sorts of conditions out there. I talk about fibromyalgia because there's so little information out, and there's so much of a stigma that goes with having fibromyalgia. People, and I've heard it lots of times, where somebody will tell me about a friend who has fibromyalgia, and pretty soon the next thing they're saying, oh, they're just a hypochondriac. They don't want to get well. So here you are so sick, you're so depressed, in so much pain, and now you have all these people informing you there's nothing wrong with you. So anyway, approximately the same number of people end up with fibromyalgia as breast cancer. If you get a diagnosis of breast cancer, what's the reaction that you hear from somebody? You know, they'll empathize with you. They don't say, oh, it's all in your head. And so, not only suffering the symptoms, but they have the isolation and the rejection, and it's horrible. So, what I did in the deepest, darkest days, I vowed that I would get better and that I would help other people. So anyway, this chiropractor who had fibromyalgia himself developed these techniques. I was able to go out of state, and I literally got my life back again. I got my brains thinking again. And what this is, it's called Neurologic Relief Center techniques. One of the reasons I'm saying this because there's going to be a lot of work coming out about this on the Joan London show, the Discovery Channel. It is a powerful technique, unlike any other chiropractic techniques. I am trying to get the word out to the medical community, the chiropractors, that there is something incredibly powerful. You can go to my website, freefromfibro.com. You can see videotapes. There I educate people, and whether you're patients, medical care providers, so that you can know these other new techniques. There's many other ones out there as well, so go to the website and get connected and realize that everybody is the media. You can send an email, say, I saw her on YouTube, I saw her here, and whatever it is, sorry, just please, okay, I got the sign, then I got to wrap it up. So just remember, with fibromyalgia, there is freedom, there is hope, and there is help. So pass the word. Thank you.